As the world continues grappling with looming tariffs from the United States come the 1st of August, the Kgalema Motlanthe Foundation is hosting a seminar to look at the current geopolitics. President Cyril Ramaphosa, special envoy in America, that's Mcebisi Jonas, will be part of proceedings. SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is watching the story and joins us now live. And Khayelihle, diplomats around the world are still scrambling to try to see if they can't push through some kind of deal over the line before the 1st of August. And there's real questions, of course, about whether or not South Africa, given the frosty relations we have with the US, will be left in the cold.
Well, certainly, it is quite a significant time, especially as the globe is really on the tenterhooks. Some countries, like, for example, have tried to reaching out the deals with the US. I mean, for example, we saw recently with the European Union, where they reached a deal in Scotland, but also for South Africa, that 30% tariff will be so devastating for the battered economy right here in South Africa, but also for the country's quest for job creation, looking at the automotive sector, the agricultural industry, among other sectors. So it's going to be a very critical seminar where the speakers really will be looking at the really geopolitics that are shifting, the ramifications that are quite severe, but also for how the country can position itself in dealing with this particular impact. For example, we do know that since Mr. Jonas took as special envoy of South Africa in North America, there's been quite a lot of speculation around his credentials. During the course of the day, we're going to ask him when is he going to engage with the US in terms of making sure that they ease the relations and reset and revitalize very important bilateral ties between Pretoria and Washington, D.C., especially we saw that meeting in the Oval Office where President Ramaphosa met with President Trump. A lot of issues came out and really just indicating the very significance in terms of these two countries, but also the question around AGOA, which is a trade preferential agreement between sub-Saharan Africa and the US. It's a very key issue, but also it remains in limbo, especially with now the sweeping tariffs that the US is talking about, Ayanda.
All right, the stakes couldn't be higher for South Africa in some respects, so we'll certainly keep watching that story and those discussions. Khayelihle Khumalo, for now, thanks very much indeed.